comes off a really rough Sunday game, and y'all come up with about as complete game as you can. 10 runs, 10 hits, shutout inning. Just overall thoughts about how the team responded.
Yeah, first on the pitching side, obviously Roby really good. Then the guys that have been through the baseball well, and so anytime you get a shutout, I think that's our first one of the year, maybe first or second.
First.
I think it's the same first one. It feels like the first one. Okay, so really excited for those guys to get that shutout and hopefully take some momentum. They threw the ball well on Saturday and Sunday, so another good day of throwing the baseball. So really good job. And then offensively, we went back to work today. We did a little extra hitting today before the game. Try to get back in the middle of the field, try to get to the top of the baseball. I don't think we popped up one time tonight, to be honest with you. Wild's foul ball over here. Outside of that, no pop-ups, no weak contact in the air. Still got to work on some of the pull side ground balls, but a lot better swings today, a lot better approach. So we got to take that into this weekend and hopefully build off that.
After that long conversation you had on Sunday, how proud are you of this team to be able to respond with a performance like this?
Yeah, you always want them to respond, right? You want them to, take some pride in this place. And part of the talk was, teams coming in our ballpark and beating us in their own ballpark. And so, I told them we got, I think it was 7 left in the ballpark. So do everything we can to not let anybody come in here and beat us in our own ballpark. And so really good job, a really complete game tonight on all sides of the baseball. So hopefully we can carry this momentum into the weekend.
Like I said, pitching staff, first shutout of the season, Tony Roby getting started. How did Roby set the tone for the rest of the game?
Yeah, he just pound the strike zone, right? I think we only had 2 walks on the night. So that's always number one with our staff, of filling up the strike zone, make them put it in play. And then he got some weak contact, pitched, used his breaking ball like he normally does, and was just steadily ahead of the count the whole night long. So that's the name of the game. You work ahead, you work out front, you're going to have better chances to have success.
We saw some great plays by Ethan Ferris at first. I know he's been a new addition on the defense. How proud of you for this freshman? Even though he's played a little bit of right field, a little bit of first, but how proud of you for a freshman to step up in that position?
Yeah, anytime you can have a third baseman in high school go over to play first base, makes your infield that much better, right? Big 6'5", 6'6" guy that can move like that and make great plays. That's really good. He's gonna be a really good player for us, and so, but yeah, that's another talent he has, playing a really good first base.
Of course, the offense, like I said, hitting making some really good contact. Not popping up. Augie had the 2 big home runs.
Yeah.
What about his performance, especially being able to hit those 2 big bombs to basically put this game away?
Yeah, I mean, when Augie starts hitting balls in that net and over that net, he's lined up in the right way. And so, like I said, he worked really hard early in the day, and it paid off for him today. And so, but yeah, when Augie gets lined up, it was kind of who could we get hot heading into the weekend. So obviously, it's a really good sign of what hopefully he can do heading into it.
And now going back to conference play on the road against Arkansas State, how y'all take this game, like a really great performance against a UIW team that y'all got into like a kind of like a slugging fest last out to put it towards Jonesboro?
Yeah, you got to come back out tomorrow and have a really good practice, and take what we did today and continue to build off of that work-wise. And then we'll head out there and practice on Thursday, get used to their facilities, and then get ready for Friday. So everybody's playing for their lives right now, trying to make that conference tournament, and definitely a big weekend heading into it. So to us, about just going there and playing good baseball and getting after it on the road.
Well, Augie had the 2 really big bombs today to kind of put this game away. Just after the performance you had on Sunday, what did it mean to get a big win like this against UIW?
It's huge for us, after the weekend we had, and honestly just builds our confidence up, and, hopefully we can take this and run with it into the weekend.
I know there was a long conversation after Sunday's game. Just what was that conversation, and how did y'all were able to use that tonight?
Honestly, that we're a better team than what we're performing at, and I see it through the guys. We put the work in, day out, and it showed tonight. How lethal we can be. So.
With the offense, 10 runs on 10 hits. How was the offense kind of able to get their spark back?
We had a better approach today. I mean, hitting's all about having a good approach up there, having a good mindset, and I feel like we played free tonight. Had a good approach the opposite way, and kind of fulfilled that approach the whole night. So.
You had those 2 really big home runs. Just what did you see on those 2 pitches?
Typically when I go up there, I'm looking for my pitch, and I got my pitch on both of them. So I put a good swing on it, and found out of the ballpark.
How does those 2 home runs kind of help boost the confidence of this team, especially when y'all have been struggling on offense?
It boosts a lot, not only for myself but for the team, and also for the pitching staff, knowing that they got guys in the lineup that are gonna hit for them and put up some runs, and gets them out there on the mound a little bit more comfortably.
Yeah, Tony Roby, some really good quality at work, behind the plate. Just what did you see from him, and how did you figure out that he was going to have some really good stuff?
He was attacking out of the gate. I thought he filled up the strike zone really well. He kept his temper down. Kept his confidence in there, and when he needed to reset, he reset it, and he was back in the strike zone. So.
With this pitcher staff, I think throwing their first shutout of the season, just how proud of you for this pitcher, especially since you got more of a connection with them being behind the plate. How proud are you for this pitcher staff to be able to come out here and get a really good shutout, especially against a team that they kind of put a lot of runs on you on?
Yeah, no, I'm super excited for them, and I hope they take it in a good way as well. Hopefully it builds them more confidence like we need, and hopefully it gets the staff rolling.
Now y'all go up on the road to Arkansas State. I know we're getting towards the end of the conference play. I know y'all are sitting in the danger zone, but what is it going to take to take this momentum y'all built up against UIW and take it towards Arkansas State?
It's going to take every bit of it. We're going to have to take this and run with it this weekend. We got a decent Arkansas State team over there. Can't take anything for granted. So hopefully we come out guns blazing on the pitching and hitting side and see what happens.